ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna love your next act. Please make some noise right now for Annie Louey!
Hello! Hi everyone, great to be here. If you're looking at me thinking I look familiar, it might be because I did an ad campaign for Sydney Council about how easy and safe it is to ride your bicycle here. What people don't know is that it's filmed in Melbourne, where I'm from. So, yeah, it's nice to be travelling though. Took a plane here, very exciting. I haven't been overseas yet though. My family, they all live in China, and I was finding it quite tough here in Australia. I got COVID, and when I finally got COVID, I started thinking about how this virus travelled all the way from China and found me, a Chinese person living here. When I finally got COVID, I was like, it's okay. You're home now. I'll take care of you. My mum's quite worried about me because I'm 29 years old and I'm not married, and when she was my age, she was already married and had a kid, which was me. So she keeps trying to give me dating advice, except she's never dated. She had an arranged marriage with a man, my dad, who was 60 years old when I was born. Yes, thank you for your respectful silence. And a few oohs. I once had a guy yell out, "That's fucked up!" Fair? My mum keeps saying this one phrase which really pisses me off. She keeps saying, "Ay ya Annie, dimne vomika funa," which in my dialect translates to, "Annie, why aren't you married right now?" It's so annoying. She keeps repeating it. "Ay ya Annie, dimne vomika funa." And so I've had to come up with a list of comebacks that I reel off whenever I feel like it. So I say, "Yeah, Mum, I could be married right now. Why don't you hop in the car with me? We'll drive down to the old folks' home and we'll have a browse. See what's left after COVID." It's like a stock take sale, you know? They're not quite right, but you won't have to wait long before you get your money back. Yeah, but seriously, I want a guy to be hard for me because he likes me, not because rigor mortis has set in. I'm not on the dating apps, not on the apps. In fact, I'm trying to cull most apps from my phone in general. One of the apps, though, that my sister says I have to get, she's like, no, there's one you really have to get. You have to get a period tracker, she says. Yeah, and I'm like, why would I get a period tracker? That is the last shred of my personal information that's not already floating around on the internet, right? And she's like, no, Annie, you have to get a period tracker. Otherwise, how are you going to know when you're getting your period? And I'm like, bitch, I know when I'm getting my period, okay? It's when I wake up covered in blood. Oh, no, it's not my blood. It's the blood of a man who I've murdered. Yeah. And my parents, they keep telling me all the friends that they know, their kids are getting married now, they're buying houses, and I'm way behind. I don't own anything. The only thing that I own is a car, and I inherited this car after my dad died in it. So pretty good deal. Yep, that's my favourite comment in a comedy show, is just a Jesus. Strap in, we're on the decline, okay? It's getting a lot darker. Yeah, anyway, my mum doesn't want me to sell this car. It's a 2004 Toyota Echo, super old, but she won't let me sell it because she thinks that my dad is still in the car. Right. Which is true because we couldn't afford a coffin, so we just popped him in the boot. But it's pretty handy though. When I run out of cup holders, I just bring him up the front. He's very stable. Sometimes when there's too much traffic on the freeway, I pop him in the passenger seat and we ride the transit lane together. It's fantastic. But this car, unlike my dad, because it's a Toyota, it just won't die. It's been involved in so many car accidents. I once had 2 car accidents in one day, right? I was rear-ended, and then moments after that, somebody backed into me. Within 10 minutes, yeah, it was so unlucky. Normally, I love a bit of double penetration, but not when it comes to cars. Not when it comes to cars. And 2 weeks after that, somebody stole the number plates. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, steal the car. Like, come on. It was an administrative headache. I got new plates, couldn't remember them. I had to ask my sister for help because she's the mnemonic queen. She has a mnemonic for absolutely everything. Like, she was trying to learn guitar. The strings are E, A, D, G, B, E. And she came up with the mnemonic, every good Annie deserves good banging every day. Like, what? Like, why would you bring me into this? Like, your name also starts with A. Why don't you think you deserve good banging, little sis? You know, you need a bit of self-esteem. But anyway, I took her out to the car, I showed her the plate, and she came up with something straight away, because the key is to make it extremely dirty, right? She came up with this. It's 1SX, 8NJ. She took one look and said, 1 sex, 8 nut jobs. You're welcome. I was like, all right, that is the key to remembering anything, right? Who drives a car here? You drive a car? Yeah, okay, cool. So for anyone who doesn't know their plate, we can practice this trick. You can go home and you can use it, all right? What's your number plate?
DLP 95C.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for volunteering, like, straight away. Sometimes people are very nervous about sharing their number plate with a room full of people. This is filmed as well, by the way. It's getting released on the internet, but that's okay. I told you my real license plate as well. I repeat, it is 1SX 8NJ. It is parked out here on the road, and I have left the keys in the ignition. So please, for the love of God, steal my car. Thank you. Okay, what was it again? So, yeah, great. You drive a shit one. What do you drive?
I drive an Audi.
I will take you up on that offer. I will steal your car. Okay, so what's the plate again? Quick, I don't have much time. DLP. Dick licking pussy. What was the numbers?
95C.
95 cunts. There you go. All right, that's how we do it. It's memorable now. You're welcome, everybody. I've been Annie Louey. Thank you so much.
Annie Louey, everybody.